Let's finish this today, hopefully. Nobody to grab me into a roguelike session today, so I think I'm gonna be chilling. But yeah, I made a little bit change to the build, and then like how the Q4 foliage is distributed, because I saw they kind of get clogged very occasionally sometimes. I routed the belts a little bit differently. I'm doing like a priority splitter here to feed into here. Yeah, sometimes those chambers don't work all the time, barely. But yeah, after I made the change, I realized something very bad, because it was consuming just a little bit more Q4 Bioflux. So that means our Q4 iron production went down, and it was down enough that it was not in surplus anymore. So I had to make some more changes. Like I got rid of some of the useless beacons here. That was just killing more Q4 output. And then also pretty much doubled the bacterium production by slowing them down. This was like a speed 3 here before, now it's just a speed 1. So there's a lot more Q4 bacteria coming out of here. And the buffer should build up over time. I think I AFK for like an hour. The amount of buffer here is pretty much the same. Sometimes it goes overflow. I don't know, this system is just very precise. I added some alerts here, also alerts here, because I did AFK yesterday and then I forgot to connect one of those spoilage belts and then everything died. Oh yeah, right now it should be in surplus, so that I don't need to spawn in Q4 plates. Well, we'll see. Let's change the alert threshold to like 10k. Because there's a lot of RNG. Sometimes there's a lot of bioflux coming in from here. Might change the threshold to avoid to like 6,000, like 5,700. Suddenly there could be a lot of going in, and then this part cannot handle that much burst throughput, so they get buffered, and if they go above the threshold, they get voided. I might need to add an alert. If this one goes below 1k, it's gonna be pretty bad, which I don't think would ever happen because all these inserts will be disabled. This threshold is below 2k, and then this part does not seem that much. Let's see. Oh, this buffer has been running dry. Yeah, I do need to just increase the consumption here to get a little bit more Q4 plate. I don't know where though. Like, how much difference does it make if I just make this beacon Q2? and prop up. Yeah, this one just like kind of offer spilling control. I don't know. Again, the condition is just if there's too much Q3 buffer. Oh my, the Q4 buffer is thinning a little bit. Yeah, it's really hard to tell. Let me do iron production. Yeah, it goes up and down. And the average consumption is just 20,100. And it looks like we're producing more than enough. Somehow it's not buffered up though. Oh, never mind. It's back to 20k. I'm gonna trust the system, I guess. Trust the process. Okay, changed one beacon to uncommon. This one is still increasing. Interesting. I change another one then. This one affects 4. Good. Oh, cursed number. What we'll see. Yep, now I have 35,000 Q4 plate nav. Nowhere. I might need to increase the buffer for this as well. Yeah, why not? Alert threshold. Gonna change it to 20k. Why do these guys flash? Okay, it's because this belt update. It doesn't matter. That is not gonna matter. Can do input priority from the side. Wait, why can't I do it like this? Okay. Probably fix it. $70,000. Okay, we're having a lot of surplus of Q3 plate for some reason. I have a feeling if I swap the other beacon to Q2, it's gonna start going down, and then this buffer would be useless. Maybe not. Just keep going up. Yeah, I didn't know we're making so much extra Q3 plate. What? One hour? 45,100? Okay, we're only consuming 44,000 per minute. $44,000. That's close enough. There's like a 200 per minute extra. 250, 350, 340, around 340 per minute. And this is somewhere can eat up 400. Not just 400. What am I talking about? 900 per minute. So if there's more than 80,000, this will activate. We should be fine. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna save it. I trust the process. And are there still Q4 plate? What? Oh, I see why we're losing some Q4 plate. Ah, I'm stupid. That's why. That's absolutely funny. Okay, now we should have a lot more extra Q4 plate. I didn't know I was literally waiting all of that. Yeah, we're still in surplus. It's okay. If we make extra Q4 plate, the extra output will go here to get an upcycle. Get upcycled to Q5. That's what we're gonna do here, I think. Convert all the Q5 pipes into bro. Alright. So this belt should have Q5 underground. should be Q5 plate. And the center one should be just center one should be just pipes. Okay, recycler. I don't think we're making that much pipes, right? Oh, 1.5k per minute. Okay, one insert is enough. Oh, I forgot to smelt. I smelt the iron ores. I'm gonna reroute the grenade output to the left to launch the rockets. Let's see how good. A little bit painful here. Oh, come on. Cannot melt through this thing? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't know about the spaghetti, if I can belt anything through it. There's no space anywhere. Alright, this is a task for the viewer to find a belt going from here to top left. I don't see a way. Like even all the way to the left, there's... Okay. I think I cannot go over like this. There's underground everywhere. There might be space here. Okay. Space obtained. Okay, I think we can do that. Okay. Spaghetti completed. This is the grenade output. Whoops. Alright, let's see how much iron we're producing. It's definitely not going to be enough to cover it, but... $3K? Not bad. I think that's according to the calculation. Yep. We should be making 3,000. But we still need to import like 2,000. Yeah, it's about 3.3K. Okay, nice. This one hasn't worked at all. So that means we're consuming all the Q3 flux. this guy. Hmm. Production went down. Oh, what happened here? That's not good. Did our coal die? Our coal is fine. Oh, there's deadlocks. These guys are not fast enough. Oh, this thing. Yeah, we might need a little bit more than this to get rid of all the extra Q4s now. It's blocking everything. I don't know how much we can need. Oh, 3.4. Yeah, I guess. Oh, right. This one was here before. Now we moved it out because there's some Q4 that needs to go back. That's interesting. I think this one should be conditioned on Q4 pipes instead of Q4 plates. Okay, everything is flowing again. I might need another extra output, otherwise the Q4 ores might back up. Oh no, there's just still too much Q4 plates, I think. Do I beacon these guys? I think I can beacon them. Okay. Okay, we're actually making so much Q4 plate now. Even though it's still not enough to cover everything. Yeah, we're eating 7,000, only producing like half of it. Oh, I just remembered. We can send the extra Q5 Bioflux into Q5 Flux. Oh my god, I'm gonna have fun building this one. I think there's like an actual lane here somehow. Yeah, the one to the left of this. Okay. I'm gonna see how to do the Q5 bacteria. That's all the Q5 bacteria. And we do need some nutrients, so so maybe it's better to just do it here. This is gonna be weird. Should I do a car? I think I can do a car for fun. Let's put a car here. I mean, we did wagon. I mean, if there's space for wagon here, maybe I'll do it. Oh shit, I think it is. It is at least aligned. We won the 50-50. Come on, get in here. Okay, but the issue is, how do we keep it alive? If there's no Q5 Bioflux, not this recipe. If there's no Q5 Bioflux in God knows how many minutes, then we're cooked. And that might just happen, honestly. Whoops. Yeah, let's see if we need circuit for this or not. We're gonna need some circuit here. Let me just put one in. Yeah, I don't think there's gonna be a single... Oh, never mind, I forgot about this one. Yeah, is there gonna be a single Q5 Bioflux coming in 2 minutes? I don't know. 1 hour. Yeah, we have 100 extra per minute, and that's about it. 1114. Okay, it's not even 100, like 80. Yeah, this guy's gonna die. I can try belting some Q5 bacteria from here and make it like flow through, like do a splitter to get all the Q5 bacteria out and then flow into here. Oh, no way, it's alive. It's alive. Damn, it takes a long time to spoil. I wonder how many stacks do I need? 48 stacks. No way, that's more than a single wagon. Train sucks. Even in this build. No way. Okay, I don't think we're... Okay. It is 78. Okay, but at least not all of it spoiled in here. So if we unplug this guy... Okay, it's only 35 stacks. So we should be fine. Yeah, certified sex less than wagon. So when we pull back, we do want fresh first. Yeah, this is kind of weird. Q5 ores. There. Maybe I just smelt it here. Yeah, this input is prioritized. Wait, this spell is here. Yeah, it is prioritized. Oh. I can put another furnace. Direct insertion of the year. No way! It's working. Okay, I think we need some kind of circuit, because this is definitely not guaranteed to have an input every minute. So we need to literally consume Boflux like one by one or something. Put a chest here. Probably need a timer. So if we're making 70 extra, that means our consumption needs to be about 1 per second. Wait, that can't be right. I mean, I think I have a simple solution, but I don't want to do that. Not cringe. I can put a requester chest here to request a single iron bacteria. Oh, it's dead. Oh, am I alive? But yeah, like if I just put a requester chest here and request from here, so these guys will always have legendary iron bacteria. And then just change these guys to provider chest. That will just fix the issue, and I can just have a single robot in this frame in the network to do the job for fun. But yeah, I don't like robots. Not even a single one. We're not even gonna use a single one of it. Gonna use some big brain circuits here. So if we're making 78 extras, that means, okay, kind of headache. Not gonna lie, because it varies so much. Oh, never mind, it's alive again. Yeah, I'm gonna do robots. Fuck it, I'm cringe. Or I can belt it. Like whenever I get iron bacteria. Ah, fuck it. Robots. Going with the cringe option. There's not even space for a roller port. Okay, there is now. Alright. We just need one to kickstart. Okay. We enable it only when there's 0. Okay, but if this one spoils and there's still fresher ones, it's gonna insert into it, but there will be a tiny bit of delay. So this one is enabled for half a tick and then suddenly disabled again. Is it gonna miss a... gonna miss like a yellow chest or something? Bruh. This the secret location. If I just hide it under the wagon, nobody's gonna see. Alright, I need a robot. I need a single Logibot in the network. Yep, one. cannot say this build doesn't have robots anymore. I'm sad. I have a single Logibot. Maybe it would never happen anyways. Alright, I think that's enough for the ground. Let's go send up the grenades, which I can probably just copy this part. I don't know if there's too many. Oh, there's definitely too many. There's walls. You need twice the amount of walls as grenades. I'm guessing I just need half of those. There. Oh my god. Long. Music to my ears. What the hell? Don't do this. Not making enough LDS. $400 enough? We barely make enough molten copper. Oh, never mind. It went down. Because we only have one copper foundry. It might be bottlenecked on the pipe, where we just need some storage tanks. Oh, we already put some. More. Okay, the more empty the system is, the more production it's gonna have. This is only night beacon. I think we'd make enough iron so that, or I cannot. There's no space for it. Unless I move one here and okay. Yeah, that one's gonna lose one beacon, but I have a lot more enough iron because after this No, product finished. Do not read the number. Why? This is so cursed. Can't even make that shit up. Where's the gap coming from? Do we not have... What? We don't have enough coal. No. Bruh. Okay. I guess I really designed the system with everything being super precise. This might eat up all the carbon. Yeah, one is probably gonna be enough. Yeah, I don't know what this sensor is supposed to be. Yeah, not enough carbon. Okay, I won't know now because there's enough LTS. add a bigger plastic buffer. Okay, this LDS buffer is probably long enough as well. Like, it's not gonna need that much. Yeah, 2.5K is like 10 silos, something like that. So this thing can pretty much buffer this 4K lunch per lunch. Okay, enough copper. Kind of flickering though. Alright, 300 per minute. We can keep up with this production. But if we send a little bit extra copper bacteria, that's like 6 extra lunches per minute. Wouldn't be too bad. What the? Like, I think this build can handle it. Really. I feel like I didn't need to do this part of the coal. I just added a little bit bigger coal buffer. Whatever. Yeah, all that extra coal is gonna get recycled anyways, because I don't want it to back up. Well, not like I'm gonna have any need for this actual Q1 flux. Also realized my UPS is go faster. Alright, we're at least still below 2 milliseconds. Meanwhile, the coal ship takes like 2.6 milliseconds, I think. Alright, time to make the ship. I think the schedule is it goes to Vulcanus for 2 launches, and then goes to Gleba for 2 launches, and then it drop signs off at Navis, and then goes back to Vulcanus to pick up the walls again, and then meanwhile making all the legendary plates needed. That we need to drop off a little bit here. We also need to do LDS. I'm wondering the ship I did for Fugora, how good is it? Might need to expand this ship by a little bit because might not be enough cargo space, and then also military need quite a lot of space to craft. I might move everything up by a little bit or try to fit in here. Don't know yet. Also don't really need a coal. But I might still have this just to compensate like whatever happens on the ground, and if we need like 1 extra coal per minute, something like that. Wait, I wonder how many milliseconds is the Fugora build? I don't think it was that high. It was sub milliseconds. Yeah, this build is just chill. 0.8 milliseconds. Quality Fugora goaded, unlike where we have to suffer. Like holy shit. Oh my god, this bill is just too large. Make a ship. Or give the same name, or actually I just call it military science. And we don't need copper import anymore. Yeah, need iron import here. No metallic buffer. Now I look at this has a lot of space. I just didn't compress the iron plate. Also the interrupts you fixed. Oh no. Oh, there's some repair packs in, I guess. Legendary repair packs. Or okay, this is gonna take a while to kickstart. Pipe. Oh, I can't even get the molten iron in here. Dump. I'll put some laser turrets. Do I need calcite import? I guess I can have a little bit. Not. Oxidizer. No calcite. Yeah, let's up the coal into the hub. Oxidize. At least we have enough yellow ammo. Come on, where's the calcite? Oh, there we go. Alright, moment of truth. It's gonna fly to like zombies. Zombies. Alright. Ship explode. Happen. Okay. We have some calcite. Alright, time to simulate the route, I guess, because 2 launches will be 54 seconds. But let's assume we go to Vulcanus, wait for 50, 60 seconds, let's say, and then Globa, 60 seconds. I feel like that's way too long to get enough Q5 iron. Yeah, the trip is literally just, oh, and we're out of fuel. Why? Are we not getting enough calcite? Hello? I need a calcite buffer. Yeah, let me save this as ship, so I can just like delete Vulcanus and Gleba. Take too much UPS. I just want to test this platform, so I can go 64 speed. Not even all the rollers are working. Oops, I need to not put it in hub. Just get infinite output. Oh no, there's too much. Oh, doesn't look like enough iron to me, because we brought me back to Legendary Factorial Science. Just bored. I haven't played this in a year. Like after I finished my quality megabase, and I was like play a lot of other games, and eventually came back. Because boredom. Also because I was playing around with Foreman when I was like bored, and realized there's some legendary signs that are like technically possible but very hard to do. That's why I started these streams. And probably also like optimizing the existing build just to see how bad it is. Also probably collecting some insights on how to like if you were making some suggestions for 2.1. So I want to collect whatever my thoughts are from making legendary signs and just put it in like a document. Well, that's the plan. But we'll see. I did find a few new tech. Well, not really new tech. It's just different routes, like what routes you pick. Well, not really Gleba. Well, for military, I didn't figure them out too much new stuff. It's because just how bad these recipes are. I was just playing around with the ratios and beacons and stuff. But there's some new stuff I found for Vulcanicize, which previously I thought was like really hard to do, but somehow I made it doable. Excel, yeah. It's funny when people talk about quality and then they just show their like tiny ass build, and it's like, okay. And then they have like really strong opinion on quality for whatever reason. When they haven't built at scale at all. Anyways, I don't want to be negative again, but it's really easy to get on that. Alright, well, let's see how much iron we're making. Oh shit! That's not enough. Sad. How much we need? I think this is the one. Yeah, we need plenty. We need quite a lot. Not the right one. This is the one. I'm gonna send copper bacteria up for legendary copper. But then I'm also gonna need like quite a lot iron ores. What's up? Out of the stream again. We're finishing legendary military science today, but we're kind of short on the ship now. I'm just doing ship design. How much are we making? Only 4,000. We need to at least push that to half of it. Then we might be okay to get away with like 2 ships. I don't know. 2 ships with like 1 load. Or I really want to just do 1 ship. Let's be fair. 1 ship is just so. But the thing is, every time you arrive at a planet, you wait for quite a long time for the launches, which is low-key annoying. Maybe we'll fly to Fugora to be just to take a slightly longer route. Oh wait, I didn't put Navis. I'm dumb. Yeah, okay. At least the trip will be a little bit longer now, so that our production should go up. Yeah. Okay. Going up. 6 point something thousand. Okay, not bad. Now that we're making 6,000, I want it to be 10,000 though. That's how much we need. 9.4 thousand to be exact. Oh, it went down for a bit. Probably because we've run out of asteroids. I guess the average is about 6,000. Let's see. Let me zoom in a little bit so there's. Is this sustainable? I should try like Q4 iron crushing. Q4 iron crushing gives like about 30% extra if I also do underground plate up cycle. But that route I did not count the amount of molten iron I'm gonna need, which is gonna take a little bit more calcite and iron ores. I don't think it's a lot though. Yeah, this build only like 6,000. Not enough. Not enough. This is too little. Or we can just do 2 ships. Makes me wonder how much calcite we are doing. Not much. 100. We might be short on water soon. Alright, we just have enough water somehow. Oh, because I can disable if there's too much calcite. Yeah, that's how I balance it. And it works. Okay, looks like we have extra Q5 asteroids. Automated insertion limits 32. Okay, I think I can just put this in if it's like, I don't know. I think these are always going to be working. What is our plate production? This is, yeah, our plate production is not a straight line. Why is it? I have other planet. Holy, what the? Oh, this is kind of scary. Interesting shader. Level doesn't have the effect. I don't have anything on all these. Oh, the old build. Guess I can change these to be less than 3. Less than 2, maybe. Okay, now it's a straight line. I don't think random walk would clog these, because the automated insertion limit is literally 32. That's like impossible amount overflow. Let's see if we make enough asteroids. So wait, I think I have a new idea to do the routing. I could do Vulcanus, Navis, Gleba, and back to Navis, so we have more flight time. We don't go between Vulcanus and Gleba. Yeah, now we consume most of the metallic. Yeah, there's not enough space on this ship. Maybe I can get rid of all the hubs to the left. What the? Oh, we consumed all the Q5 asteroids. I guess I'm gonna just go between Vulcanus, Navis, Gleba, and Navis. Okay, yeah, now we should have a surplus of Q5 asteroids. But again, this is not enough iron ores. Let me pull up the thing again. Where do we do? I think this is the route. Oh, this is the funny casino. Q5 iron. That's probably the one. Yep. But the thing is, this one only count metallic input, which is not super accurate. Oh yeah, this one is doing quality crushing straight up on every single step. Not worth it, I'd say. There's too many underground upcycle, and underground upcycle in space is gonna give me so much headache. I would not do that. I would only that all that is in this file. Fugora, I think it might be in the Fugora gold. Cause hello. I think I did put some space casino in the Fugora. Yep, I did. Alright, I can just yoink this part. What planet is military science inviolable? I mean, we're doing it on Glibba. It's enough. We also tried space by making like a huge spaceship, but I didn't finish that build. Like there was something wrong with the ratios and didn't connect all the belts and didn't connect all the asteroid input. I might redesign it one day. It's doable on Vulcanus. Vulcanus code isn't exactly great. Yeah, there's no code on Fugora. You cannot do military science there at all. Like, no chance. You don't even get carbon there. If you have access to carbon, at least you can do like coal synthesis. And then you get coal out of that. Alright, how much import I need? Let's plug this and get rid of this. Yep. So this is the amount of space iron we're gonna need. 15,000. Slightly more than full belt. That's kind of crazy, honestly. Oh yeah, because we're doing steel. Oh, I didn't put productivity in here. Fuck. Stupid. Alright, that makes it a lot better. Okay, 13,000. It's not that much better, but help a little bit. How much iron? Okay, we only need 8,700. And the other funny part is we could plug it with the funny space casino that we do. Okay, I don't think I need to connect it to the right side. This is already feeding. Yeah, this is feeding that part. Oh, I do need to feed that part. The number is still the same. It is the same. $13,000. Let's see how much we're gonna need. Oh no. Oh no. That is actually quite a lot of crushers. I don't know if we have that much. Oh, wait, what? I didn't plug this one. There we go. That's more like it. 18 crushers for normal. We definitely have enough for that. Oh, we have too much Q5 metallic ash right now, but it's like just barely. I mean, I can walk you through our global build. It's pretty complicated. Maybe not right now. I'm just making the ship. It is pretty complicated. I mean, even on Space Casino, you can optimize it by doing some funny tech with discovered, but it's still really expensive. Still better than just doing raw casino, I believe. Alright. Do I want to do this? End December is kind of a lot. I can barely fit all that. Let's check the total kill amount from this route. Whoop. I'm gonna pause it. I just use this graph to estimate the amount of like the ratio between the ash rates. So mostly metallic, which is a good thing. Carbon, sure. $77. Right, not much oxide. I wish format has like an input ratio thing, but you kind of have to just eyeball it yourself. What's the right ratio? Maybe it's like double. $200. Yeah, I don't know. Let me do some testing here. Yeah, that's gonna be output. Output auto, and we can do fixed input. 264. $226. Oxide 7. Oh yeah, I just kind of grabbed things around. Oh, I didn't plug. Did I not? Oh, I did not plug the Q5 output from the recycler. Did I? Where's the Q5 output from? Oh, it is connected. I just didn't connect this one. There we go. So this mount with the same ratio, we make... Yeah, the graphs are kind of confused. And I'm also not the greatest person to organize graphs with, so... 75 minus 7,500. That might be just like literally half of half of what we need. Slightly less. I can do calculator. If I just ratio it, fine, right? Like, what was the number? 13,124 divided by 7,524. Okay, so this is exact build scaled up by this number. And then we just scale up the input by that much, as the ratio should be about the same. Times 264 times 226 times 77. $460. 394. Last one is 134. And then our output should be around. It's slightly short for some reason. Maybe because this part fucks up the ratio. Yeah, this part might not be proportional, I don't know. Okay, now how many machines we're gonna need? 7 and not 2. I feel like if I do this on a ship, it's possible. Like a single ship might be possible. But this one is slightly too small. I have to make a new casino or something. Which I don't want to because I'm lazy. I might just make it like wider. Move this entire section to the left by a little bit. Because the amount of processing we need is the same, I believe. Like, this is way more rollers than we need. 40 only, like, holy crap. Yeah, that's 80 rollers, and we only need, this is like 40. So yeah, way more than enough. Crushers, it's just that our flight schedule kills it. Our flight schedule kills it because we cannot collect all the time when we're parked for the launches. I think I can shorten it by just taking one launch instead of just have the ground have more buffering or more silos. So I leave after 27 seconds instead of 60. That way I should have more. And I still need to expand. Maybe I expand downward and then make this part do the foundry and upcycling. That could work, but how much? But we're gonna have to smelt quite a lot of Q4 iron. Actually, I think this is fine. Just need one. Sorry, I mean 2 crushers. Let me park this and always. Why is he still trying to go to Vulcanus? What? Bugged. We're kind of space constrained, so I might just rush the iron ores on the belt. This amount of items throughput should not matter for. Yes. Again, I'm gonna do Q4 crushing as well. For I think it's about like 30% extra output, which is a lot better. Like I can try to prove it. If we copy the entire build and we don't do underground upcycle, we don't smelt this, we don't do this one, we do roller, oops, not recyclers. Okay. And we have to like plug everything into us. Fun of doing casino and oh wait, never mind. How do you do it? I think I already plugged everything in. Oh my god, this spider web. There, but I do need to plug Q4. Okay, there we go. So we pretty much have the same input because this is all fixed input. And then we just don't do underground upcycle at Q4. Guess how much we're gonna make? Only 8,000. Like that. It's a huge difference. Actually a huge difference. 8,000 plates. And this one makes 13,000. That is way more than 30%. What the hell? Guess because Q4 crushing also preserves more ratio. Like 13,100 is how much more than this? Only 8,000. This is 60% more output than just doing this. I feel like I didn't plug everything. No, I did plug everything. This guy has productivity, yeah. That is just funny. This is just funny to me. So the Q4 iron underground upcycling literally makes 60% extra Q5 plates. So you can still optimize space casino by quite a lot. What's the reason behind military enclave? Yeah, we're not doing stone enclave, okay? Like, it's just the coal. It's just the coal. The coal is so expensive to make in space that to the point where it's just like, I'd rather do enclave. I can show you the ship that make 2600 grenades per minute. And you're not gonna like it. Yes, underground for foundry. Yep, this is the ship that makes 2600 grenades per minute. And my computer fan is already like, okay, that was probably because the safe loading, but yeah, this thing makes 2600 grenades per minute, and it takes 3 milliseconds update time. If I speed it up, it's like 2.8. Probably because I'm streaming. But it's not great. And this is already like an optimized version because again, we're doing what is it called? Let me find where I did the separator. Okay, here. So we just take Q1 carbon input, but we don't do the roller. We do crushing, which gives the same refound rate, right? Like you crush one, you get 80% back, but you also get extra carbon out of this. So with that, you can do carbon into coal synthesis, and then you void destroy the Q1 coal with coal liquefaction, so you get the petroleum or sulfur, so you can kind of combine them into a higher quality coal with this. So pretty much this is like the setup. And then you combine the higher quality sulfur with higher quality carbon. Also, like anything extra, just toss into space. Like I toss all the Q1 sulfur into space, it doesn't matter. And this way, it's just like a really complicated ratio thing that gets you a lot of quality coal, a lot more quality coal than what's it called? Than just doing pure casino. And this route actually saves about half asteroids needed to make the same of like as if you just roll everything to Q5 and then make Q5 grenades from scratch, right? Instead of also doing upcycling here. Is insert jumping in space the same way we'd be doing on the build? I don't understand the question. It is like it just immediately tosses things. I also have a mod to disable like the floating items because somehow if you have a lot of these flying on the screen and the ship is flying, they have a pretty significant UPS cost. Like I'm talking about like whole milliseconds. Like if the mod is disabled, this save would have been 4 milliseconds. That's just how bad it is to toss things into space. Anyways, I'm not too concerned about UPS. It's just like, eh. Because it's already horrendous. Oh, it's slightly different. In space, the entire stack just disappear. Throughput? Okay, I see. Yeah. Throughput is bell to space is like same speed as like inserting into a machine that just kind of consuming infinitely. So this is like 80 per second, and this one is 120 per second. It just immediately disappear. Into lava is slower. Lava burns 1 item per tick. So if this is lava, this insert only work at like around 50 something per second. It's slower. I did test lava inserters. They're pretty horrendous for UPS. That's why, you know, like you don't dump stone into lava. You craft landfill and then you dump it into lava because that's 50 times more compressed. But yeah, this ship, I didn't connect all the belts, all the asteroids are just spawned. They're spawned in from the infinite chest. Also ignore the bioflux, I'm indeed doing bio chamber oil cracking, otherwise there's actually not enough coal to support the petroleum we're gonna need for sulfur. But the plan was to just carry like a few million spoilage and use spoilage for permanent nutrient source with this recipe. Recycler dumping into lava, yeah, it's one tick, one item per tick. It's also bad for recycler because you like, I think it's just horrendous. Yeah, they do eat 75% output first. It's even worse because I think recycler UPS is just kind of shit. I think someone did test this. I cannot find a result. Like I don't have the result in my head. But I remember it being bad. But yeah, the plan was to have this ship hover between, like, it's at the start of Shadow Planet, because that's where it can loop with a lot of asteroids. And a lot of asteroids here are carbon, which is what we want. Like, most of it is actually just carbon asteroids. But yeah, I didn't connect the belt. It's too much work, and then do the ammo production, and we also need iron, legendary iron. I mean, different quality iron input for upcycling, and also spawning all that in, which is gonna take a few more asteroids, but yeah, I didn't finish this ship. It's just too much work, way too much work. Like I would be doing Q2 to Q4 metallic crushing as well, or something like that. I don't know. But somehow this route does save around half as compared to just doing Q5 coal only. Yeah, back to Gleba. Gleba build is somewhat better. In terms of UPS, but not really because it didn't count. I did not count the amount of plant towers this is gonna need. Like, I'm just spawning all the fruits in with infinite chest right now. Oh yeah, this is the amount of plant towers you're gonna need on each side. On this side. I just put them there. And then you're gonna need a pretty big for our farmland. But the upside of this is that you can do a lot of quality steps, right, into Bioflux. And I'm pretty much upcycling all the Bioflux into Q3 plus. Even the Q2s get upcycled with Q2 capture bot. This left side of the build is pretty much just copy pasted from the Gleba Q5 Gleba build. But the rest is different because we don't make Gleba signs. We just make we do carbons from spoilage, from nutrient, and nutrients also just from here. Also we have quality on like a lot of places. Also here, sulfur, yeah, this block is Q4. And then there's quite a lot doing Q5. And then we're only doing Q3 up, grenade upcycling. And the save is like a lot better in terms of UPS compared to the spaceship. Only like 2 milliseconds right now. And this is already including the Vulcanist build that making of walls. The walls build is like so simple in comparison. All I did was like, okay, I'm just gonna watch calcite. Right, you just watch calcite and then I'm even destroying all the Q2s. Like there's no need. Once you have enough mining power, these things just go crazy. Without a single beacon. And then I'm upcycling, well, pretty much washing I'm even washing the Q3s. I had an older build where I did just do everything from Q3 plus and then I realized it's making way too much. I'm just washing Q3s to Q4. Now here, put some quality modules and boom, get bricks. Q4, Q5 bricks. Q4 walls and then you upcycle it and it's done. Like this tiny build makes 5,000 per minute. That's enough for 10k Q5 military science. Oh yeah, and some Q5 calcite. Why not make the walls here? It's a tiny build. So yeah, stone not really the concern for military. Like this is a tiny build compared to this fucking thing. It's just mainly because the sulfur recipe sucks. The burn spoilage recipe sucks. The coal synthesis suck. And then this thing also suck. This thing also suck. Pretty much it. That's why quality Kaleba is like so awful. Everything sucks here. But we did manage to make it work. Now we just need a little bit of iron input. This entire build does not have any infinite chance. Well, I do have a little bit nutrient spawned in every block. So I was too lazy. Literally too lazy. But I have some like extra bioflux here. I can just make a belt and then kind of belt from the center, split it to both sides, and then just make nutrients for them. Not gonna be too hard. Oh yeah, more pipe upcycle here. Is I happen to have a little bit extra Q3 and Q4 bioflux, even Q5 bioflux. So I can make most of the iron locally for grenade upcycling, like all the Q3, Q4 iron are local. Even half of the Q5 are local. But again, we're still gonna need quite a lot of iron for red ammo. Okay, I'm thinking about it now. What if we do red ammo in some other ways? I'm thinking about it, like, do we even need to craft the science on the ship? Because if we import something else, technically, like even if we just import these 3 ingredients to Navis, it's the same amount of items throughput as science. Like all the ingredients summed up is 10,000 per minute. So I don't really need to craft it on the ship. I can just dump it on Navis and craft it. And Navis has molten copper for LDS shuffling, so I don't need to do this either. I can craft the red ammo on novice by importing yellow ammo. Oh, and steel, which is gonna be a little bit extra. But again, on novice, I don't really care about moltens. I can just, you know, do this, avoid that extra. This is just gonna be like 2 recyclers. Okay, that's too many beacons. It's gonna be 4 recyclers. Yeah. Okay, I guess I'm taking the easy way out. I'm not importing copper bacteria. Fuck it. I really wanted to make the build. I'm just feeling too lazy. Low-key burned out from all this. So it's just gonna be novice. Sorry for letting you all down that I'm not importing copper bacteria. But we're gonna try. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it after all this global suffering. Okay, so we pretty much just import. We import yellow ammo. We import walls. We import grenades, and that's it. That's all we have. Okay, that's a lot less iron import needed now. We'll see. $371. I think it's still above. Okay, if we don't craft it. The joys of making epic water. Yes, that's fun. People don't realize the true potential of space because, you know, they just roll the rocks and call it a day. I mean, it's good enough, but you can do better. Yes, there's also legendary water. Just kidding. Let me think about how to make a ship. Maybe I do everything in 1 launches. I don't do this upcycle. I really don't want to do this. But it is like a whole ass 56% extra throughput for tiny bit of headache. Oh, we're making 4,000. Oh, that probably include the looping ones. Oh, we're still 3K short on Glibba. Or I might just copy 2 ships and call it a day. What do you guys think? I think we could just copy 2 ships. I'm kind of tired. The ship is not important. Ship is not important. I just loaded same save. Brain damage. Okay, so it's just gonna be this ship, right? And I don't even need the coal here either. Yeah, I think this ship just work, right? Like, do we need anything else? I think importing yellow ammo is still at least like a lot more. Yeah, this is 4 times less items throughput. If we do 2 ships, this is gonna be fine. Yeah, importing legendary yellow ammo. What do you mean locally? Navis? Where do I get the iron? Where do I get all that legendary iron? I'm not gonna upcycle pipes on Navis. That is just pain and suffering. It is legendary. Come on, like everything is legendary here. I think we need priority output on this side. Enable if legendary play less 50k. And then we just put a yellow ammo. Some. Wow, we can also use it on the ship instead of this at all. Kidding, that would be such an overkill. Let me actually check how much damage it is. One turret. Legendary yellow ammo. Damage 12.5 plus 468. That is enough to one-shot any medium asteroid. Like actually just enough to kill any medium asteroid. Yeah, 400. Easily has 10% physical resist. But yeah, this is enough to one-shot medium asteroid. Not like it matters. Right now it's just 2-shot and Q1 bullets are so much cheaper. Hey, actually, why not just keep one here? It's not gonna do anything. It will be fun. I don't know how many we're gonna need. 10k. I guess we just dump whatever. Dump whatever yellow ammo we have on Navis. Oh, this is the save where I deleted everything. Yeah, I need to copy this shit back. Eating this. Actually, why not have a little bit grenade production, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna set up a request on Navis to request legendary grenade. Maybe not. I'm gonna keep it here, but not doing anything with the goal. Two ship is definitely enough, so I cannot end up needing more. Then we can also set up a request from the other planets. Like how many walls we're gonna need from Vulcanus. Maybe just 5k, 10k. Another thing is we need to do some circuit on Vulcanus. Because also Gleba, I believe. If we don't have enough in the silo buffered, they might stall, then we just cannot ever leave, or it takes longer to leave. That might not matter, because two ships definitely make more carry and make way more than enough Q5 iron. And then we don't need to force dump it to Navis, I think. Yeah, I don't think we need to force dump it. Navis can just request it. Is that it? I think that might just be it. We're done with the ship. Water just like proved to be good enough for everything. Did I delete the laser turrets? Put the laser turrets. Can't even see. Where the heck are the turrets? Oh. I'll keep one at the bottom. Yeah, these are just okay. Okay, but the funny part is I also realized all of these when we could have just do it on Navis with cold washing and iron washing. It doesn't take that many machines at all. It doesn't take many machines at all, and we just need to void a lot of coal. We mine a lot of coal. Yeah, just wash it to Q2 plus or Q3 plus. Then just do the dump upcycling. It's just sad. It's just sad, honestly. All that effort we put into Galibba build, and then it's just okay. Well, we could just do non-obvious. And I don't know the reference. I never played Angel Bobs. Wow, the ship is already here. Do we make any meaningful changes? Oh. I think we made any meaningful changes. Yeah, a lot of mods too. I did play K2 and they have funny ore enrichment, and then you do the water become dirty water and process it. I think Space Age got some ideas from there as well. They have a bigger brain to use moltens, which drastically changed gameplay. Well, made it a lot easier. Okay, like foundries are just that good. All right, we need the second ship though. Kickstart this already. Yeah, that's SE Dev 2.1 copium. And this thing kickstart already. Patience. Yeah, I know. I just forgot his name or how to pronounce it. And I kickstart. Gonna call it final already. We're very close to done. Just gotta set up Navi's hub. A little bit of this. $24,000 in this tax. That's alright, let's get the import. Yellow ammo. 20k. Pause. Ratio around 8 minutes of consumption. So 3k. Pause. And also 20k. Oh, Can't do that. I mean, pretty much the same, but when is there enough? When is there 80 per second, 80? Oh no, we need 2. They're just for walls. It's fine. Not like we're actually gonna be using theirs safe. Probably because okay, let's do red ammo. I think it's literally just 2 assemblers. Two assembler with 6 beacons. Okay. This is gonna be like so easy. Six beacon is literally the easiest thing ever. Let me just spawn in some LES for now. Wait, I remember it's more than... Oh yeah, it's actually... Need quite a lot of copper recycling. Yeah, that's fine. Enable when there's no steel. Okay, I just need one belt, I guess. Okay, we're pretty much done. Imagine I just like make a video. Hey guys, this is how easy it is to make legendary military science, and I just show this part of the build. That's it. I think it's like slightly less than 9 beacon. What? The number's so weird. Can I just pick a better number? Oh, wait. Oh, it's slightly more than 12. Come on. Bro. I think 9 beacon is slightly. Let's see how to do 9 beacon build. I don't remember. This is still 12 beacon. Nine beacon means I kill 3 beacons. Wow. 9 beacons done. No way defeated. Nine beacons. Okay. I'm gonna do splitters. Ooh. Alright, that's a wall belt. I just realized this is gonna be more than one lane. Not wall signs. 10,000 per minute, but how much? That might be slightly more than we can produce, honestly. Alright, time for the fun. Beacon. I wonder if I just take out a whole. Oh, that's too much. Downgrade. 23.5, 23.9. We decrease it by 4 per second. It's gonna. Oh, that might be good enough. Oh, this is slightly short. I think we can just have one. You can downgrade it. That should be our production. This is a 0.2% extra production. What if I also downgrade the modules? Went down another 0.2. Okay, this is a 0.1% overproduction. So we should be fine. Because this is literally how much we can supply. Where do I downgrade this again? Oh, not too much. $10,015. Yeah, 10,016 per minute. All right, let's import, I guess. blueprinted it. It's gonna take a while to kickstart, I feel like, so we can chill and talk while it's kickstarting. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to kickstart. Oh yeah, I remember. I also need to import some calcite from Vulcanus. 1K. Did it not even import anything? I guess we can delete this guy. I don't know if I should delete this one yet. It's gonna take a while for the production to start. But yeah, Clever Hub needs to import iron. Now 50K. Use 1 per minute. I want to just spawn in. There's no point. There is no point in importing from space in a test build. What the hell? What do you want? Why do you want to? Oh, that's from the platform I deleted, I guess. Oh, there's already plate coming in. Is it importing walls? Okay. We have enough storage. We'll get 2,000 in that. I wonder when it's gonna start the yellow ammo. Alright, making legendary. I saw that just literally show you earlier. Like literally woken this build. Oh, I think you weren't here. Just watch calcite Q3. Destroy Q1, destroy Q2, watch Q3, and you just need this little bit of foundry for Q4 quality stone. And the Q5 calcite just goes straight to Q5 wall. All the Q4 wall gets upcycled. And that's it. This is the entire build. There's more silo than the rest of the build. Okay, let's not import grenades. Also take care of extra grenades. Yep, calcite makes stone. By the way, that shit is on the developer's hit list for 2.1 because they didn't like it. The same dev that says he's gonna nerf Space Casino, he also said something about calcite stone recipe. Mr. Fun Police is like going around and hammering the recipes. Alright, are we actually gonna import? Yep, identifying devs. Oh, we'll see. I have some faith in them, not too much, but you know, I don't know. 20K. I think this one should be making enough iron import already. Brick label. Like if I just get rid of this, and it'll be enough. What did I just type? Gonna eventually go to 6,000 or something, unless the parking time is too long. Oh yeah, 5,000 grenades might be a little bit too much. Like too many. Yeah, okay, let's just do 5k walls and 2.5k. Yes, yellow ammo. Yellow ammo obtained. How is novice? Oh, yellow ammo import. Oh, where's my grenade? Oh, where's my? Oh, here we go. We're cooking. Oh, it ran out. This one, okay, it was something. I think if we're doing two ship, we can skip one of the novice trip. Not sure. Alright, let's kickstart this guy. Why did some calcite go this way when I don't have enough oxidizer? History. Oh, there is water. Oh, okay. I think we can send it off now. Load. Oh, it took a little bit to send all that wall. Which might be fine, I don't know. Grenades is enough. Let's see if we're deleting grenades already. Not yet. We have plenty. We have plenty of grenades. Okay, we're already deleting a lot of grenades. Buffer more. Okay, if we're making enough grenades. Vulcan's wall is also kind of full. What? Hold up. Huh? Huh? Oh, copper. Hello? Oh, calcite. Oh, what? You can deadlock like this? That's crazy. Actually crazy. Wait for iron buffer to fill up. Wait a minute. This is not full production. Because this guy doesn't. Okay, iron is draining. Yeah, I need to copy that to the other ship. Well, seems like this ship is. Why didn't get rid of the pipe? Too much more ketone. Might be a little bit deadlock, but I think I fixed the deadlock before. Yeah, it was the lane issue. I might need to import, increase the amount of import. I don't know if he's gonna have enough. Like, this guy. Oh, not enough. I'm gonna save this anyways. I have a feeling the ships are not enough, have enough import. Yeah, it's not importing enough. How many? 40. I just import 4,000. Let's see if it's gonna be enough. Maybe that's it. Build a sun. Alright, our science production is down, but that means the buffer should fill up. As long as we're not waiting any grenades, we're just transferring the buffer from ground to space. Nope, too much grenades still. Is the ship schedule not fast enough? Or do we need more silos? I think we just need like 1 or 2 extra silos. Oh, never mind, it didn't fill up this time. Oh, it's filled up. I think we're slightly short. Oh, no, right. Or maybe we just need a little bit more buffer. Pretty hard to calculate this ship transport throughput, honestly, since there's like no matrix for it. And I have to eyeball the ground buffer. Oh, yeah, the buffer is actually filling up. We do 2 launches. 2 launches is actually a lot more. I'm lazy. This will do. Why are there grenades here? What? Oh, because the belt from before. Gonna change import to 4,400. That will definitely be enough. Now the buffer should be draining, but then the ship is gonna start like stopping a little bit, because if the buffer is empty, some rockets are gonna be empty, right? Yeah, we're draining the buffer. Let me check Vulcanus. Oh, Vulcanus doesn't look like it's doing the job here. So I need more silos, come on. Oh, I also realized this is not. There's 74 silos for. I guess more silos. I'm gonna kill a demolisher in editor. Where is it? Where is it? Die. Okay, I think we need like at least 18. Yep, I agree. Cursor. Okay, Vulcanus export. I feel like it would have been fine if we just do half the silos and then make the ship load 2 turns. But I'm just concerned it's not gonna make enough iron if it doesn't fly that often. 92, so 90, so we import 9,000. So how much? Alright, checking all these. Walls running out. Walls running out. Walls is dead. Oh. Walls died. Come to walls. 15,000. I think I don't even need to check here. I just need to check Vulcan's production. And we're back. Okay, we're back. Back in business. Holy. Sending the Great Wall of China up there. Alright. I think this is good enough as long as this is all working. I wonder what our UPS is like. Yeah, we're kind of we're slightly below 2 milliseconds. If we can rock 500 UPS. If I'm not streaming, it's definitely possible, but good enough. Like this entire build is a lot less than the coal ship that only produces grenades. So it's already a win. By the way, there was a little bit dip order because I was making some changes. We barely make enough Q5 grenades. Like, questionable. I think I can also just make grenades here. Yes, let's do it. Enable it if there's too much iron or something like that. I think the iron production goes down because it's full or something. Yeah, we're gonna be full. So all the extras can just be made into grenade. Wonderful. Also, why do I have 3 inserters? Yeah, we're having kind of too many metallic. I think all the extras get tossed off. Or we can technically just make this. If we ever make extra iron, 23 per second. Okay. Oh, there is indeed extra iron. Not enough iron, I mean coal though. I guess we do need to set a limit on it. It's actually made quite a lot of grenades. Holy. Oh, I just realized why I park a little bit longer on Vulcanus, because there's not enough cargo bay to receive everything in one batch. It takes like two load animation. Okay, yeah, this is 100% enough. Can't believe we're bottlenecked on coal. What? There was a dip? Huh? What happened? We were not requesting enough. Yeah, let's see what is short. I just hollering it. I think was running out. For whatever reason. Never mind, it's not running out. I think it might be the amount of Alright, it is. Did Vulcanus die? No. What? Is this still not enough? Turbos and Clever. So we're gonna run out of walls. Yeah, okay. Someone didn't load up a wall for some reason. I don't understand. Let's see. Okay. 1,000. Yeah, it takes 2 loading animation. Don't tell me 3. Oh no. Okay, we just need 1 extra cargo bay to not having to wait that much longer. Oh, I didn't even enable request on this? What? Is that why? Oh? No, we don't have enough carbon asteroid. Okay, let me redo this to not toss away extra metallic. No! My metallic. We can get some carbon back, I guess. Yeah, these casinos are kind of overkill, especially when I have two of it. Alright, we should have enough walls now. Leg wall. Yep. Okay, 11k walls. No, the wall's running out again. Oh, never mind. 9,000. 12,000. I think it should be slowly going up. Or we can stop the science production for it to go up. Like if I just block this output for a bit, that fill up. Let's run our full buffer. $47,000. Oh, 36. Okay, we can start consuming now. Alright, this is the final save I'm gonna AFK on. See if like it can sustain 50 hours or 100 hours. Should be enough. Yeah, if we do global grenade, it's overproducing by quite a lot. Don't bother, yeah, mention let's pick. Oh my god. Okay, I mean, you can do that with. You just replace the legendary prototype and then rename it to leg. I don't know if it supports Unicode though. And it should. Whoa. Alright, I'm gonna move this a little bit further. So when I screenshot, it's not in yet. Not like I don't know how to deal with all that shuffle, but don't want to deal with it here. It's too trivial. way too trivial. Alright, check global production legendary. Things I care about is just the walls, the grenades, and what? That's literally it. If we have more production and consumption, the buffer will be always full. Yeah, okay. I think it's probably gonna be enough to even sustain, like, sure. Build complete. What else is there to do? I mean, the global build is not necessarily completed. The system was still deadlocked if I don't have those infinite chests here, and also the nutrients. I think I will do it tomorrow or just off stream. It's kind of boring. Felt some extra bioflux, like nutrients. Oh yeah, not only that, I also need to avoid all the, you know, like all the Q3 plus capture bot ingredients, all the Q3 plus, they need to be destroyed. And this part I might do. Don't seem like the top two ever work. Yeah, looking at the part I finished, I probably just need 4 recyclers here, and I can make them direct insert into like a car or something. But that would be pretty funny if I have a train. Wait, that could be that could be it. That could be it. Just have a train running through here every like a billion year to destroy all the garbage. And then I only grab Q2, Q3, I mean Q3, Q4, Q5 bioflux from the car. And then have a elevated rail to loop it back. Okay, that might be the plan. I'm just sad I didn't get to copper bacteria today. Decided to not do it. Copium. Didn't want to do it. Green egg powered railgun. Oh, it could work. It could work. It just the aim is pretty off on it because the spawn point is like not as precise as the fighter. I mean, we can do that. We can actually try it. But railgun also has its own setup. Slightly annoying. I mean, we do make a little bit Q5 steel from it, so we can make Q5 steel chest. It's actually quite a lot. Holy crap. 48 per minute, that's 6 chests. I don't know how much we're gonna explode. Not much. 1.3. Yeah, the Q5 still definitely covered the Q5 chest cost. Hey, we can do that. Maybe we can just do that. Maybe somewhere here. It's gonna be kind of dangerous, but it will be funny. Or maybe like here. The railgun range is kind of huge though. I don't know. It's not that accurate. I might have to explode cars instead of steel chest. Because the glove thing that spawns is kind of wonky. The railgun might destroy this line or slightly above it, and then all your inserts get exploded, which is not nice. If you have a lot of cars to ram, you do want to import Q5 nuclear, like you just import Q5 uranium 235 to make Q5 nuclear fuel, because you do want a lot of vehicle acceleration. Otherwise, they slow down too much after ramming into a car. I think they slow down by 20 something kilometers per hour by just destroying one car, and you have a bunch of cars in a row. They might just stop, which is very bad. But yeah, nuclear fuel is really efficient. Like you import uranium and it's barely consuming anything. I mean, I'm already doing that on the Fugora build. And it doesn't even need much. Like, there's one train going around here, nuking all the cars. And I doubt it's using any uranium. Well, it was probably using a lot because I deadass made a whole belt of car on the belt and nuclear fuel on it, going all the way here. All the way here. Yep. Because this build is botless. Just kidding. There is a construction bot placing the cars, but you know. Rocket fuel is so simple. It's actually so simple. It is so simple. I can show you the build. Once you have 300% productivity, it's as easy as blue chip upcycling. And it's actually way easier because you only have one ingredient, so you don't need to worry about random walk having mismatched ingredients, right? You just use the same layout as the one. Yeah, let me see how much uranium we're actually using. Oh my god, quite a lot. Quite a lot, frankly. 42 over 10 hours. Huh. That's about one import per 5 hours. But not too bad. Anyways, I can show you the rocket fuel build. It's so simple. Page. Like a really simple build, and then you don't even need to. You don't care about 8 modules. You have 300% productivity, and then it's lossless. Every time you get an upgrade, it's an upgrade. And there's no way you're gonna ever need that much Q5 rocket fuel, like not in a million years, unless you run like a full train base. Maybe, I still doubt. Like, where's the bill? This is it. No, it doesn't matter. You just speed modulate and it's done. Guess how much this build make? This build makes 70, if I remember correctly. 70 Q5 rocket fuel per minute. Like, are you ever gonna need that much? We can go ahead and test it. I saw the game crashed. I'm gonna prove to you that you don't need a quill, you don't need cryo plant for this. It's just that simple. Where did I put it? Oh. Okay, I guess I remember it wrong. It was not 70. Oh, it is 70. Yeah. Simple like that. 80. Like, why do I need a quill for this? And there's no way you're gonna need 80 legendary rocket fuel anywhere. Like, I get it, the assembler is kind of slow, but you can just speed beacon it. You don't care about quality on it at all. As long as it has quality, because it's lossless, you don't lose solid fuel, you just waste a little bit light oil, which is like 4.8k per minute. That's like, I don't even know. Nothing. But your NQ5 per minute bill was small. But you can make it smaller with bots or recipe switching, you know, that'll be like really easy. This build is not optimized for space either. It's just optimized for direct insertion. This is my blue chip build, but you know, just replacing the blue chip EMP with assembler, like, because they share the same principle, right? Like they're 1 point. Oh, not this guy. This is the one. Like, this is the same layout. The blue chip direct insert into each other. Q2, Q3, Q4. But it's like just much larger scale. There's no point. Yeah, there's literally no point to do legendary rocket fuel on Aquilo. Like, why? Unless you have a train Aquilo base, sure. And again, you don't care about the actual quality on these things, right? Like, they're lossless. You don't lose all the fuel. The higher the quality percent is, that means the faster it gets to legendary. So you'll be just bottlenecked on how fast the first tier craft. But that's like pretty much about it. But yeah, if you want a really small build, I think you can probably put some quality modules in here, speed beacon them a little bit. Do it like this. Put a chest somewhere, and then do some circuits to set the recipe. Yeah, it might have. It's definitely gonna be less machines for sure, because Cryo Planet is like so fast, and you get more modules, right? But again, like, it doesn't matter. where are you gonna use what 80 legendary per minute rocket fuel? Plus importing is also like a headache. Like, just extra logistic for no benefit. Speaking of useless things, I've also discovered some stuff. Like, holy shit, this is lagging my computer. The software is pretty unoptimized. I don't think it's in this safe. Might have been this one. Not this one. It might be the random bullshit. So, doesn't look like random bullshit to me. Yeah, true. Shipping is always just like, you always gonna have like a ship that go between all planets anyways, right? Like, yeah, I cannot find where I put the funny discovery, but it might have been in Q5 yellow. Not here. But yeah, the funny discovery I made was like, you know, there's two recipe on Gleba. Yeah, the lubricant one and the rocket fuel one. Guess what? I'm not even using either of them in my Gleba build or any build, honestly, just because how bad they are. It's like a something like 10 to 50 or even 100x difference in terms of fruits required to make the same amount of rocket fuel with just this versus the one that used jelly and Bioflux, because turning Bioflux into nutrient into spoilage and then carbon, and then you turn the carbon into cold liquefaction loop, you get so much oil product that it's not even close to ever use the jelly to lubricant recipe or the rocket fuel recipe on Gleba. Like, never. Or maybe in early game if you're lazy, sure. Or late game when you maybe just care about UPS to have less machine, because this is actually like kind of, because carbon burning is like a slow flow recipe. Yeah, you have a lot more steps to prod. A lot more steps to prod, and then, but it's just funny because the difference is so huge. It was like at least 10x difference in terms of fruits required. I'm a little bit concerned I'm gonna be out of rocky fuel, but I guess we're fine. Okay, I think there's nothing to train anymore. The legendary military science is complete, but I might do one more test tomorrow or when I wake up. Biochamber for oil cracking. Well, it depends on what planet. Like, it just doesn't have much use case at all to me. I mean, oil cracking, sure, it's alright. Not for UPS, but like build sizes, you can, because it crafts a lot faster, right? Early game, like you can't really get that early. You have to kind of clear global to get it, right? Like it's, you either import Bioflux, you have to, or you use fire egg, which are kind of like late game tech already. Do Gleba first? Maybe. If you do Gleba first, you can just breeze through the rest of the game, not gonna lie. Fire egg. Oh, it's kind of interesting you can get all these without other planet. Oh, you can, yeah, you can only capture, I guess. You can't do this one without Quillo. It would be funny if you just get asteroid prod to max before even hitting anything. The rest of the tech tree. Probably not happening, that is really expensive. But hey, maybe someone can build like a 200k real SPM base like this. And that would take 1000 minutes, 16 hours. Unlock. Well, probably longer if you every level, right? But yeah, back to oil cracking. I think it's fine to use on Navis for a little bit. But it's also easier to just crank up mining prod and never care about oil. I don't think there's much use case on our planet. Maybe Vulcan is if you don't have mining prod, and then you're like, oh no, I'm running out of coal for oil. And sure, just biochamber, dude. Like, sure. How much you can do with oil on Vulcans anyways? Like, what do you need it for? plastic. I don't exactly remember my early game or mid games. Like, that was like too long ago. I don't remember running out of coal after unlocking coal liquefaction. Like, the second coal patch never ran out. Bio chamber cracking is cool though. I like it. You saw it, I have it on my ship. I have it on my coal ship. I think that's kind of where it shines. Where you have like a massive scale of limited resources like asteroid, you don't really want to spend more asteroids making oil. So you just like do a lot of oil cracking. Further. I mean, you can pretty much convert spider egg into coal. It's not like completely insane. Like, you can have a coal mine just from spider eggs, which is kind of funny. Because all you need is carbon, right? Like I said, the carbon can loop into itself to gain coal. Because the oil, the petroleum you get from it is positive with max prod. So you can technically, I think somebody did a funny base where they convert spider eggs into all nutrients into spoilage into carbon, and then carbon into coal loop to get oil, and then you use the oil for rocket fuel. And then they did something like one spider nest can power like a few hundred megawatt or some shit. I don't remember, but it was kind of funny. And you burn, okay, yeah, you burn the rocket fuel in heat towers. I remember that's where you get like so much power. I might want to like redo this build, maybe better. But it's already kind of it just has the upcycling in space is just painful. Many inserters just going crazy. Also, a lot of water. I think most of the insert is still in the sulfur block. And a lot of asteroids. Okay, I'm going back to the global build and just gonna AFK there. I think that's it for the stream. Thanks for watching. I'm going to sleep. Wait, I just woke up, honestly. I took a really long nap after work. It's probably more like a sleep instead of nap. Alright, see ya. Oh yeah, before I did, I forgot to say, like, next stream, what are we gonna do? Mining? I don't know if I want to do that at all. It just, like, it feels really boring to me. The other route for military, which is just ore washing, right? Like I showed you earlier. You just need a lot of coal. You just mine the silo and then sort them into destroy Q1, either use Q2 or destroy Q2 as well, and then you do upcycle grenades. And it's just like, there's no fun in upcycling. But at least this build, you just need one ship to import walls. I guess maybe yellow ammo, and everything else will be on novice. You don't need gleba. A lot of coal mine. All right, I'm gone. Goodbye.